All right, guys, so lesson 2 for this week. We're going to continue on with inferencing and synthesizing. Students will be able to make inferences from text and synthesize information. You can rewatch this video and article, reread the article. It's the same from the first lesson. Just want to put it back on there so you could easily find it. And then your assignment, complete the Design a Robot assignment in Google Classroom. So if we go back to Google Classroom, Design a Robot. Okay. So it says type and complete sentences. You're going to read through these, and then if you look at the bottom, it tells you how many sentences I expect. You can definitely do more than that, but at least do the number I've put on there. So for the first one, it says, think of a task that you think a robot would be well suited for. It could be something repetitive that you'd like a robot to do for you. So repetitive means that it does the same thing over and over again. A way you think a robot could help humans learn about another environment, or a task that is too dangerous for humans to do. Okay? Environment doesn't necessarily mean another planet or in the jungle compared to in your house. It's just different places. Okay? So, your house, a factory, a restaurant, a shoe store, all of those are different environments. So, you're going to type that here and describe your task. Why would a robot be well suited for performing this task? Why are they a good fit? What about that robot makes them good for your specific task? What would the robot need to be programmed to do? Describe the major things it would need to be able to do and what parts the robot would need. For example, legs that extend so it can reach high shelves. So, for example, if your robot works in a shoe store, okay, they need to be able to reach the shoes at the top, reach the shoes at the bottom. They may have something that helps put shoes on people's feet. Okay, and what specifically is it programmed to do? Is it programmed to talk to people? Is it programmed to say specific things? What is it programmed to do? What information would this robot need to gather about its environment? What would it need to know about the people and the place that it's at? Okay, does it need to know to always talk to people, to never talk to people, to always say please and thank you, to never touch a person, stuff like that? Um, where would the information be stored? Would it be stored in the middle of the robot, in the head of the robot, in the arm of the robot, in a chip? This one, so if you're watching this, you don't have to do this one because I put this little thing here as a thank you to those of you that watch these videos. If you've watched it, you don't have to do the slides that have this little Bitmoji on it, so these two. If you still want to fill those out, that's completely fine, but that's up to you. And then lastly, you're going to give your robot a name and design it on the next page. Label the parts you described in questions 3 and 4. So those parts were what it looks like, the special features, and where the information is stored. So here's your design space. So I want you to find different things to make your robot. You can use shapes, you can import a picture, whatever. So if I were going to make a robot, I might start off with a head. Okay. And let's see, add some wheels. Okay, maybe these have little rolly things on it, so that's how it moves. You can change the color of each of these things. Be creative with it, okay? And then you're gonna need to label parts. So you can use an arrow if you would like to point it out. So you just draw your arrow. Didn't want to do it right for me, okay? And add a text box that says leg has wheels to move. Okay, something like that. But you can use the shapes here. You can import your own pictures to do the parts. It's completely up to you.